for me is, I know I got dirty hands and I'm touching my hair, but I'm gonna take a shower, so who cares? Hey everyone, welcome back to I Dream of Homestead. I'm Josephina, and today we are outside and I am finally gonna be planting some things. So today I'm gonna be planting some leafy greens in these vertical planters that I got as a gift, as well as planting in some grow bags. 10-gallon grow bags, and in these I'm going to be sticking in my grandma's bay leaf tree that is in desperate need of a repot. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get all of this done before the chicken in the oven is done, so let's get to work on these. Alright, so to start I'm going to get to work on the stackable planters. My husband got me these off of Amazon and they come with 5 tiers. He got the 2-pack that comes with 10. And so I looked into if it was possible for me to stack all 10 of them and it'd be okay. And from what I read, to do that, you'll want to stick a steel rod in it to prevent it from falling over. And considering how windy it gets here in the spring, I am not willing to take a risk on it. So I'm going to leave these as little shorties and just do the 5. So it comes with, so it comes with these inserts as well as some chains and some hooks so that you can hang them up if you want them to like dangle down outside. I thought that was really cool, but I will not be using that. So I'm going to put these inserts in first. Now that I've got those inserts in, I also forgot to mention that it comes with a base and it's got this little piece here to hold on to it. And I think that for now, my picnic table is going to be a great place for these because it's going to be right off my back porch, which is right outside of my kitchen. I can see them through my kitchen window. A bag of organic raised bed soil to fill these up with. I do have some soil left over for my actual raised beds, but because it was sitting there for a year and I need to add some things to it, I decided with these I'm just going to play it safe and get some bagged soil. But for the rest of the grow bags, once I run out of this bagged soil that I got from the store, I'm going to take the raised bed soil that I had purchased a year ago that's been chilling there, that I did use to already fill up my raised bed, and I'm going to mix things like perlite and peat moss in with some worm castings just to kind of revive it, and then I'll fill the rest of the grow bags with that. So with this, I'm going to start putting in my plants. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, these plants are looking a smidge rough because they were in desperate need of an uppotting, and it's my first year growing these, and so I am mentally prepared for these to not do so great. But I am also trusting that this can actually go really well because many plants have taught me that they will do as they please regardless of what I think. And they are so much more resilient than you think they are. If these don't do well, then I won't be too horribly upset because they were like $3 for the packs of seeds and I still have so many of the seeds left over, versus if I would have spent like $5 on each individual plant, that would have hurt my feelings if they died. But if these for some reason don't make it, which I don't think they will because you guys are so beautiful, you're going to do so great. If they don't do that great, that'll be okay. I will just remove them, and when it's warm enough, this is going to be full of black beans. So in these, I'm sticking in just a couple little arugula starts. And since they're so small, I'm just sticking 2 in each one. And if one doesn't survive, hopefully the other will. So this is how they turned out. Got all the romaine down here at the bottom, and then the butter crunch up here at the top. And here I've got arugula all all the tiers except for Merlot here at the top. All right, so I'm thinking that with the amount of soil that I have left over from the bagged soil that I bought from the store, I'm probably only going to be able to fill up one of these 10-gallon grow bags. And so for that, I'm going to put in the bay leaf tree that my grandma gave me before she passed. She's been struggling in that pot, and I'm not ready to plant her in the ground. So I'm going to put it in one of these grow bags. That way she'll just keep growing in this comfortably, and I can find a permanent spot for her later on when I decide to. And then also in this, I can move her around in a different spot if aesthetically I don't like the way it looks in one place. Okay, I got her in the bag. She is repotted, and I was easily able to carry her and move her around because of these fantastic handles. I decided to go with the gray grow bags for this because from everything that I read, it says that the darker the bag in the heat of the summer, the quicker that soil is going to dry out. And I live in South Carolina, where the summers regularly get into the upper 90s, sometimes the low 100s, and then with the humidity, the heat index is even worse. And so I decided to go with gray so that this soil wouldn't dry out. So now, my grandma's tree is in a grow bag in the garden, and I'm so happy. And a quick update. I finished setting up the raised beds. The only thing that I have left to do is to add in a layer of compost. I wanted to show you guys this boo-boo I made. So all of the other ones I put in correctly, but this one I set down upside down and didn't realize until after I had already filled in the wood chips. And so this is what I was telling you guys about in that video when I was putting these beds together, is that if you stick this bar on the top one, you see how it awkwardly sticks out? So now I'm gonna have to take this bar out and just completely get rid of it. But that's the reason why you don't want that there, because then it's just in the way if you stick it on the top one. All the other ones, I stuck it on that second bolt there, and so they did just fine. So I've got a layer of cardboard, then halfway with the wood chips and the rest of the way with the soil, and I'll show you just a little time lapse of when I put that together. The compost filled in just before I put in my mulch, which for me is, I know I got dirty hands and I'm touching my hair, but I'm gonna take a shower, so who cares? Once I have that compost in, then I'm going to get some T-post and stick them in, and I'm planning on getting 2 more of these cattle panel trellises so that I can grow some beans over there. And then I will put in any other T-posts and some cut cattle panels so that I can grow some peppers and tomatoes all along those. Well guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I hope that you're willing to hit that subscribe button and stick around with me for a while on this journey to becoming a homesteader. I'll see you in the next one.